My name is BREN Graham, going by BREN of Wildflowers. I'm doing my sample reading right now. And your name is Judy?
Yes.
I'm Judy. And we're having Judy off camera, so none of her private details get spilled. And all that. But yeah. The first thing I'm getting from you is that I feel like you have a happy marriage. I feel like your husband's really good too. I feel, I feel his love within you. Is that a weird thing to say? Like, I feel like it exudes from you. Like, he pours into you and it pours out from you.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. And I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like you might have children, or maybe one child. Is it one child?
I have one that's active in my life, and I have 5 more.
Okay, all right.
4 being given to me by an ex.
Okay. So, but you do have one biological?
I have 2 biological.
Okay.
One is very close to me.
Okay. I don't know what happened with the other one because I'm not feeling the other one passed away. I don't feel that.
Yeah.
I do believe that growing up, is this your son? Is this a boy?
The one that's near me.
No, that's not near you. Is this a boy?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go with that for now.
Yes.
That I'm gonna call him. I feel son. I feel manly energy. Boy, that child in particular, it's grown. I don't feel like they're young, but I do feel that growing up there was always this favoritism game played back and forth. I can't explain it. I don't know if you lived in separate places and you were trying to both. I don't know what happened where. I don't know. I feel like he chose another parent or parent figure over you, if that makes sense.
Totally.
Okay. And I feel like he's happy with that decision and you've made peace with it.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like there was contact for a brief minute, and I don't know for how long, but I don't feel like either one of you feels like something's missing. I feel like you both have the closure you need, and you may or may not communicate but you're at this place of closure with it.
Yes.
So,
Completely.
and so are they. And I don't know if this person is a transgender, if that's why we're having a difficulty with the gender situation.
Yes.
Okay. That also has a lot to do with it. They feel the other parent or the other parent figure is more accepting of the whole situation and more supportive of what they're going through at this time. And then that may or may not be true, but that's how your person, that's a love story. Your son, your child you're not speaking with, your son, I'm just going to say son. So I feel just that's how they feel. And it's okay. It's just with everybody. No one seems to really, neither one of you have hard feelings, if that makes sense.
No. He decided that he was going to move across the United States and is very happy and he's in an area that is very welcoming, has been able to be a teacher and has a lot of friendship. And my motto is if you wake up in the morning and you're happy with yourself, then you be whoever you want to be.
Right.
You be you.
Right.
And so that is why he's removed physically across the United States.
And it's working.
The other one is very close. And so because of the closeness, we chat a lot. But the other son is 3 hours difference and has a whole life going on. And so doesn't need to call all the time.
Right.
But we do chat, so yeah.
Well, I thought you had a boy and a girl, so the one that's closer to you is also a boy then, is what I'm going to have to say.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. In which case, as far as that goes, let me see. I feel like that one's definitely clingy, and I don't know if they have kids yet or are starting to worry about having kids, but they're at this son is at a place where they're looking at it, they are either married or in a very serious long-term relationship and ready to have children, already have the children, but I see grandma title in the future, and then I also see you would rather call yourself something else, so start referring to yourself as whatever the hell you want to call yourself now, because I feel like the name grandma makes you flinch. Because I know you look too young for grandma. Me too. The day someone calls me grandma, I will die. I've decided I'm BB, just so everyone knows.
I think I'm gonna be Mimi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But when, as soon as baby's born, it's just like, Mimi, love you. You gotta start from the beginning. You gotta program it.
Exactly.
Okay. But in a good way, because you're a great place for advice throughout. I don't know if they have this child yet or not, but when it comes to like all kinds of advice, like this is happening, mom, blah, 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 you seem to have the perfect advice for everything that's going on for the couple.
Try to.
Both him. And so he does come to you a lot for that.
Yeah.
Which, it's just different. You know what I think it is? I'm just going to, I know this is going to be, try to make it a short reading. We'll be on 6 minutes. But I do think it's astrological signs. I do think I don't want to get, crazy into the astrology, but I'm an astrologist. I think your son in California, is California all the way across the country? Nevada. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think their astrological signs ever kind of really matched up with you. It was never really a clicky click that it is with the one that is close to you. That's just always been like this. Always a mama's boy. Always just very close like that. And that's just the way it is. But I think it's astrologically, because I think the child that you're close to, the astrological signs must go like this because you're like this. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly.
I do feel as though astrology and people don't realize that, and I have offered astrology for parenting, because if your astrology chart doesn't match your child's astrology chart, now what do you do? Because you can't break up with them. It's not a boyfriend, it's a child. Now what do you do? How do you parent this child who you're calling difficult? They think you're difficult. Your charts just don't match, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just happens in life, so there's that. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Is your father passed? Go ahead. Is your father passed?
Yeah, I have one that's passed.
Okay. That comes through first, the first thing that comes through. And it's funny, you should have one, so one must be a stepfather, I'm assuming. Okay. So the one that passed is your stepfather?
Yeah.
The one
I have 3 fathers.
Okay, well, this one's calling themselves Step, and I'm going to just try to describe what I've got. Okay. When they were younger, they had dark blonde hair, light brown hair, short, light eyes, green or blue. They thought they were really good looking when they were younger. This particular stepfathers, what they're calling themselves. When they got older, their hair didn't get gray; it got more of a white, and it was shorter, cut on top. Is this making sense to you at all? Of the stepfather?
No, that would be my biological father, who I did not meet until 4 years ago.
Wow, and that's that person passed.
So I think, no, that person's alive.
Let's talk about that person then. Okay. The fact that I'm picking that person up, and then you must, I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but they're in poor health, because if I can pick them up, they're passed away. Is there any type of Alzheimer's or coma or on the precipice? Because when I pick someone up and they're still alive, it doesn't.
Yeah. There's a couple of readings that are coming through on you, because the 3 fathers are very important in my life.
Wow! Oh God!
Yeah, you're getting
help. I'm all mixed up.
So my stepfather, the one that you said, he is actually pretty much comatose. He only has a couple days left.
Okay, is that the one I described? already?
Yeah, but he has white hair.
Right.
And he has brown eyes.
Oh, he has brown eyes. When he was younger, did he have the light brown or the light brown hair?
Light
He's
brown
very good.
hair.
Okay,
Yep,
I could be wrong about eye color, but I'm on the right person.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm on the right person.
Yep, and he can't talk.
Okay, then maybe that's why this person wants to come through, because they can't communicate.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for all you've done for me. Thank you for taking me in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you just for your kindness, your love, your big heart. You have such a big heart, and I just don't know if you ever understand. You could never see yourself the way I see you, and if you could, you'd just be amazed with your own self. I'm tired. I want to let go. I feel like there's a few things that have to be tied up. I want to let go, but I don't. It's legals. There's legal things caught up. There's something he wants to make sure is taken care of. Is everything in order as far as the will? All of that, is everything in order? That's all he wants to know.
As far as we know, everything's in order. Yeah.
He said, okay. Because he didn't know. He can't communicate.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I want to go then. So, but are you close enough to come to him? He wants you to come to him. I want to see you one last time, and maybe I want to hold your hand when I pass. It would be okay for you if you were holding my hand when I went?
Yep.
I would really appreciate it. And I'm not really nervous. My last goodbye. I'm not nervous. I've seen the other side. Many people have come to me already past. People have come to him. He's in between stages, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know where I'm going. I feel the magic. I feel the love. I feel God. So I know that I'm not afraid. But I just want to say my final goodbyes, make sure everything's set. And I didn't know everything was all set until you just said that, so thank you for saying that. Because that's the final thing to know. I just didn't know what kind of order paperwork was in.
Yeah, because he's been sitting he's waiting for something. I asked him last night what he was waiting for, and he obviously can't tell me what he was waiting for. But I know he's waiting for something. We've had everybody visit.
Your hand. He asked this, but he wants no one else in the world. Alone. You, him, no one else.
Really?
So if you can make that kind of arrangement some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And you'll know. He says that you're in tune enough. You'll know that he knows that you know that you know that he knows. Like you both have enough telepathy.
Yeah, because he was glowing last night when I was talking to him. And then I said, you're smiling at me. I can see you. And then he glowed again. So he's able to let me know a little bit.
Oh, he's very close to you. That's really sweet. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. He said he wants to hold your hand. Oh.
That's all we did. Every night I go in and I give him head rubs and then I hold his hand and I sit with him. That's fine.
Okay. Your biological father that you knew only for 4 months had passed as well?
No, I've known him now for like 4 years. I met him 4 years ago.
4 years then.
And that one, his health isn't great, but I think he hides it. He says he's okay. He hides it.
He's definitely on the verge as well, but I'm gonna say more more along the lines of 4 months for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've had a feeling that I'm gonna lose both fathers close together.
And the biological father doesn't tell anybody what's going on, and he passes away, and then you don't find out until the autopsy. So, but he's sick. I don't think it's cancer, but he knows what he's sick with, and he knows that he does.
Yeah,
he knows he's not going to talk. He knows that it's going to kill him sooner or later, and he knows he doesn't want to talk about it to anyone. He'll die. It happens when it happens. It is what it is. He's not talking about it. Yeah. But it's just so you know, so you're prepared. It's about 4 months.
Okay.
Do you have anyone you want to talk to on the other side or any questions? I do want to not make this too long just because it's a little reading.
I have two people that are on the other side that I was close with. One would be my father that adopted me.
Okay,
And
that would be the one they would call step. Is that where we would go with the step?
No, I've always called him Dad. Ever since I was born.
Okay.
I always.
Maybe he says step just because, like, to distinguish from the other two.
Right, so that it's not biological.
Okay.
Yeah.
Him, I've got wild, gray, white hair. It's pretty. Am I right?
It was curly. Yeah.
It's a little bit much. Yeah. I'm getting blue eyes.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting glasses, but he's older. Could have been reading glasses. I'm not sure if he had them his whole life, but they're not like big, thick, black glasses from the 60s. They're like wire frame. They were little wire frames. And,
he used to because I was adopted, so he used to tell everybody that he had blue hair and yellow eyes, just like his daughter. So he would reverse them. But he had the brown hair and the brown eyes.
Oh,
and the brown
that's the joke then?
that's the joke with the blue eyes and the salt and pepper hair. Yep.
But it was a little bit bushy, a little bit.
Yep.
Like, okay, I got the right person.
I loved his curly hair, yeah.
For him, I get shoes that are, what do you call it? Casual dressy, so I do feel like whatever he did for work was not manual labor. Whatever he did was more of an off. Was he a shoe person? He's showing me his shoes, and I feel like so I'm feeling like if he's into that much shoes, he's more of a he wore them, so he's like more of an office type of job that he was excited about. Who else would be excited about shoes? We wear construction boots every day, kind of. You know what I mean? So I'm getting some type of office job, and so he really wants to show off his shoes first of all. But
I just got his 2 shoe shining kits. That's hysterical. They're in my garage. I pulled them from my mom's house.
Maybe that's a sign.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just another confirmation that it's definitely him.
Yeah.
I see him dressy in general. I don't always see the tie on. Sometimes I see the one button undone thing with the rest of the ensemble. But in general, very dressy.
He was a
dapper dude.
He loved.
Yeah.
He loved to dress nice.
Fun, loud, outgoing, anything with noise he was just everything loud, just loud person. In the most wonderful way. Very loud, outgoing, happy, always trying to have fun with the kids, trying to make everybody smile, make everybody laugh. That was, so I don't know if he was the comedian of the whole town or the whole family growing up, or if he just was always trying to make everyone laugh. So it does feel real. After he died, I definitely feel like a big light of laughter kind of got sucked out of the air, and I think he sees that, and he's saying that's what he sees what he brought to the table. He knows no one else could ever come back and replace with that, but now he realizes that I didn't realize that I was important, but my sense of humor was more important than I ever realized, that I was really lifting people up, because when I went away, like the humor, a lot of people started getting really heavy.
He was very important to me. He was, I was very connected to him in growing up, and my childhood wasn't terrific, but he was definitely the one that always made me smile. And so when he did leave, when he had to go, it was really hard.
He says you've been so strong, though. Yeah. He likes your husband, too. He says your husband definitely helps hold you up, but he's the glue to the pieces in your head or something like that's the way he put it.
Yeah, they're very.
And he shows the mosaic and glue of putting the glue to your.
Yeah.
The glue to the pieces in your head, and he shows me a mosaic.
Yeah, because he relaxes my mind. And he's the only person that's ever been able to do that since my father passed away. He
said to go out of your way to write in a journal to him, like prayers and stuff,
Okay.
And that he works with the angels, and angels like it in like prayers in writing. So as long as it's nothing that God wouldn't approve of, you know, it's very possible for him to help you out, you know, with your prayers and in general, and you're just in your life, and he wants to know you to know that. That's something. And also, besides whoever sees this video, don't tell anybody about the journal or the writing. It's just your business. Because if things start happening, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You just keep quiet and smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's one other who
Okay.
left us. He left 2 years ago. Matter of fact, we just passed his September 30th.
Okay. 2 years this past September 30th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Young. I'm getting young on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young as in well, I'm 50, so anything under 50 is young, but I'm getting young 40, younger than 40.
Actually, young meaning us, because 50s.
50. I'm
This is
50.
50. Yep.
Okay. So I said I'm young and I'm 50, so I'm not sure what young is.
Yeah,
But I'm getting
we
young.
Consider ourselves.
Yeah, I have not a gray hair. I lie, I have like 3 gray hairs somewhere, but I don't consider myself old either. So like when I'm like, what's young in relevance to though, you know?
Yeah.
But young, yeah. If I died tomorrow, I think I died young. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, young. Well, younger than the grandparents who are, you know, passing age, basically. You know,
Yeah.
this person was. They still looked young. Is what they're trying to say. I don't know. I'm getting a D name. No, first, last, and middle initial on the younger
Middle.
one. Okay. And then I got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a motorcycle person. He says he rides his motorcycles around the cosmos verbatim.
Are you serious?
Verbatim is what he says.
Oh my god. Really? When we were little, when I went to school, we have this really giant hill, and I used to have to walk up and down the hill, just like what they say. Oh, I had to walk up and down
Both
the hill.
ways in the snow.
Yeah, both ways in the snow. And my brother ended up getting a motorcycle. It was a Suzuki 100, and he taught me how to ride it when I was 8. And so when he knew and when he was available, he would take the motorcycle down the bottom of the street, and he'd pick me up, and he'd ride me all the way up the hill to the house, so I didn't have to walk the hill every day. So he and I had the Suzuki for quite a few years, but that was a major connection between us. That is hysterical. Good. I'm glad he's riding around. I still have one.
He says he's doing well, he's feeling healthy, and he's just happy. And I was not happy nor healthy when he passed, and he hadn't been for years from what he's saying. And I don't know if that's depression or drug addiction, but I'm feeling a heaviness before he passed. So I don't know if that's some kind of overdose or some kind of depression situation. Because he's saying I just wasn't myself. He lost something or someone. It was at a breakup when he just completely got depressed.
He lost his wife. His wife
Okay.
died.
Okay. Yeah, he lost someone. His wife. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I felt. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's out there too.
Well, I mean,
she's got to be around him.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But he doesn't bring her. He went like this. He doesn't bring her in to talk to you.
No. Okay.
No, she's okay. He goes. She does her own thing. So I don't know what she's like, but the wife does her own thing. She has a lot of family, I guess, up there.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking just now.
She's got a lot of family. Yes.
And the family split them.
So is that a thing?
Yeah,
that maybe that's also trying to communicate.
Split them apart, and that's exactly why.
She's doing her own thing because the family doesn't want her with me even in death. Wow.
That's all right.
He's still happy and healthy, and he's trying to let you know he's good.
Don't worry.
He's still doing good.
Yeah.
Right. We are 20 into this? Look at my contact 3. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. On the video, but I will continue a little bit after because I wanted to see if you have any questions. Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap this up on the video for now. I hope this comes out great. Thank you.